Number 1. The 50-30-20 rule. Split your after-tax income into 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. It's a balanced and beginner-friendly framework that helps you manage both lifestyle and long-term goals. The key is to be honest about what counts as a need. Number 2. Zero-based budgeting. With this method, every single dollar you earn is assigned a specific purpose, so that income minus expenses equals zero. It forces accountability and clarity in spending. You're essentially planning where your money goes before you even spend it. Number 3. Pay yourself first rule. Before you spend a single dollar, automatically set aside money for savings or investing. This habit ensures that your future comes first, not whatever's left over. And then most people save what's left, and this flips that. Number 4, the 80-20 rule, Pareto principle. Roughly 80% of your financial success comes from just 20% of your actions or habits. Focus on high-impact moves like investing early, cutting debt, and tracking spending. Don't get lost in optimizing tiny expenses while ignoring the big picture. Number 5, spend no more than 30% of income on housing. Housing should ideally take up less than 30% of your gross monthly income. Any more than that, and it becomes harder to save, invest, or handle unexpected expenses. This rule is especially helpful in expensive cities. Number 6, debt snowball versus avalanche. The snowball method pays off your smallest debt first for psychological wins, while the avalanche targets the highest interest rate to save the most money. Both work. It depends on whether you're more motivated by momentum or math. The best strategy is the one you'll actually stick to. Number 7, rule of 15, credit score. Keep your credit card utilization under 15% of your limit to boost your credit score. High balances, even if paid off, can hurt your score temporarily. Credit rating systems love low and consistent usage. Number 8, good debt versus bad debt. Good debt helps you build wealth or income over time, like a student loan or a mortgage. Bad debt, like high-interest credit cards or payday loans, takes money out of your pocket without giving anything back. Always ask if the debt will grow your net worth. Number 9, avoid any loan with greater than 36% APR. Loans with annual percentage rates above 36% are considered predatory and extremely risky. At those rates, even small balances can spiral out of control. You're borrowing at a cost you may never outrun. Number 10, never finance depreciating assets. If something loses value over time, like a car, phone, or furniture, you shouldn't take a loan for it. You'll end up paying more than it's worth with nothing to show for it in a few years. Save and pay cash if you can. Number 11, emergency fund rule. Have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved in cash or a high-yield savings account. It's your safety net against job loss, car repairs, or medical surprises. Without it, one crisis could derail years of progress. Number 12, rule of 72. Divide 72 by your expected annual return to estimate how long it takes for your money to double. For example, at 8% interest, it takes roughly 9 years. It's a quick way to grasp the power of compounding. Number 13, invest 10 to 20% of income. Putting 10 to 20% of your income into investments builds serious long-term wealth, even if you start small. Consistency is everything. In the future, you will be very glad you started now. Number 14, the 4% rule. In retirement, you can withdraw about 4% of your savings each year without running out of money for roughly 30 years. It's a popular rule of thumb for sustainable income. Adjustments may be needed depending on inflation and market conditions. Number 15, dollar cost averaging. Instead of trying to time the market, invest a fixed amount regularly, like monthly. This spreads your risk and removes emotion from investing decisions. It also works especially well in volatile markets. Number 16, start investing yesterday. Time in the market beats timing the market. The earlier you start, the more you benefit from compounding. Even if you start small, waiting has a higher cost than most people realize. Number 17, save 1 year's salary by age 30, and so on. A common benchmark is to have 1 times your income saved by 30, 3 by 40, and so on. It's not a rule set in stone, but it's a useful guide for retirement readiness. Falling behind doesn't mean failure, It just means adjusting your plan. Number 18, net worth equals assets minus liabilities. Your net worth is what you own minus what you owe. It's the best snapshot of your actual financial health. Track it at least once a year to see how you're progressing. Number 19, don't try to time the market. Even professionals get market timing wrong. Staying invested consistently usually beats jumping in and out. Chasing highs or avoiding dips leads to missed opportunities. Number 20, the latte factor. Small daily purchases, like a $5 coffee, may seem harmless, but they add up to thousands over time. It's less about coffee and more about unconscious spending. Mindfulness is key. Number 21, cars should cost less than one half your annual income. As a rule of thumb, avoid spending more than 50% of your annual salary on a car. Cars lose value fast, and big payments can strangle your financial flexibility. A cheaper car frees up money for assets. Number 22, live below your means. Spend less than you earn. It's the number one rule of building wealth. If your lifestyle grows with your income, you'll never get ahead. Keep your expenses steady and save the difference. Number 23, if you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it. This mindset encourages you to think twice before splurging. If buying something once would leave you broke, it's a sign that you can't truly afford it. It builds a buffer against reckless spending. Number 24, 24-hour rule. Wait a full day before making non-essential purchases. Most impulses fade with time, and you'll make better decisions when the emotion cools. It's a simple trick to cut out regretful spending. Number 25, money is a tool, not a goal. Money should serve your values, not become the goal itself. It's a means to freedom, security, and experiences. Don't chase numbers for the sake of ego. Number 26, never invest in what you don't understand. If you can't explain how something makes money, don't put your money into it. Complexity hides risk, and ignorance makes you vulnerable. Education always comes before execution. Number 27, ignore 90% of financial news. Most financial media is made to entertain or scare you, not help you. Daily headlines rarely matter for long-term investors. Focus on your plan, not the noise. Number 28, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers for savings, investing, and bills. It removes the temptation to spend and builds habits without effort. Automation is discipline on autopilot. Number 29, diversify, but don't diversify. Diversification spreads risk, but owning too many random assets can dilute returns. Know what you own and why. Don't confuse being busy with being smart. Number 30, you don't need a budget. You need discipline. Budgets help, but they're only as strong as your will to follow them. The best spreadsheet in the world can't fix bad habits. Financial success is 80% behavior, 20% math.